Hi guys, this is Zoya from the Newly Homesteaders. Today I've been pruning my jade plant over there, and I just want to show you how I go about pruning a jade plant, or lots of plants actually if you think about it. This structure was already on this spot at the property, and the jade plant was also already here, and it's a really beautiful plant. It's a succulent, and in dry strategies is really being used because of the gel in the leaves. I will show you in a bit. But this is on the porch. This is zone 0 in front of me, and behind that is zone 1 with the raised beds in it. But we're talking about the jade for now. The jade plant is really beautiful in structure and the leaves, and it's actually quite easy to prune because you could use scissors for it, but it's not needed. You could just take out the branches by pulling them off. This plant wants to be pruned, so this is a method that a lot of cactuses and succulent plants use. They just let go of a piece of themselves, and that propagates in a new plant. That's how they survive. So as you can see, I look at the trunk and then take my finger all the way up, and then I look what this trunk is doing. It splits up in two, and I took out this part because it was blocking the sun here, and I took out this part as well. As you can see, I took quite a lot. I will show you how many. I took a lot of them out of there, and you wouldn't even say because it still looks full, but all those were in places that hindered the wind going through the plant, and also the sunlight penetrating to the trunk itself. They do need sun, full sun, and as you can see, I took a lot out of them. So you follow the trunk up, and then you look at the branches where they are going and choose spots that are open. If you see some that are competing with each other on the same spot, this one is going that way and this one is going that way, then you can decide by looking at this space, which do I prefer? This one is also going towards that one, and here's a little one growing anyways, so I could decide to take out that one. But in this case, I will decide to take this one because this will make a more beautiful plant, as it already has to. And the only thing you have to do is just pull it down, and that's it. It got loose. That's how they do it. They let loose of a piece of themselves. This hits the ground, and because it's really easy to propagate, there will be more plants. So I have this piece now in my hand, and I have a lot of them there. I will let them callus for a few days. I think 5 or 6 would be enough. If this part of the plant calluses, it get hardened, then you can put them either way in a glass jar to propagate them, or just stick them in the ground and will do well. I have used potting mix, but actually it would be much better if I would just use a bit of the gravel of the floor with a mix of that, because these grow in really bad conditions actually the best. If they have too much nitrogen or too much, how do you say, nutritions to eat, they may not do as well as they could on the gravel itself. But for now, look at the trunks, make space at the top, give it an overall look which ones are competing with each other, or you don't want them to grow in this part, as this one I actually wouldn't want it there as well, so I take that one off. And so every time when you look at the tree, just decide, look, this is a good example as well. So here is the trunk of this tree going upwards, splitting up in two, and this one is going that way, that one, and this in between will grow and block this here. So I'll take them off. So remember, don't forget to callus them a bit. So a few days, just let them air dry. You don't need any growing hormones or anything like that. Just these plants will grow by themselves. If you see a plant like this somewhere and you just take a few, you have a new plant for yourself, and the plant will thank you for it as well because it needs a pruning. That's it. You don't need much. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Bye, guys.